Hello guys, it's the Gingernator, and today we're showing off the Predator Heavy Assault Vehicle. This is made by Extevius 5, and it is a modless explorer rover, the best way I can describe it. I built a Battlefield 1 inspired obstacle course to test its abilities. Let's get started. The first station is the yellow cones. It will determine how maneuverable the vehicle is with a small margin of error. The second station is the dreaded Ramp of Doom. Many vehicles in Space Engineers have fits with 45-degree angles, so this is a major challenge for any wheeled vehicle. The third station is a small curved speed bump. It is meant to test the vehicle's suspension and whether or not it will spontaneously combust on simple terrain. The fourth station is inspired from Battlefield 1, a trench system in a worn-torn battlefield. It has two operational turrets that will need to be overcome, showing us combat abilities while being handled in difficult terrain. The last and final station is a fully armed Zeppelin, showing its ability to fight against superior firepower and its combat effectiveness after general wear and tear. Let the games begin. Alright guys, we're ready to start our obstacle course. Let's begin. So I'm going to turn off my handbrake and start accelerating. Wow, this thing really gets it. It's already going about 80 kilometers per hour and just under a few seconds. Out of time actually how fast you need to go from 0 to 100. So we're actually going to turn our handbrake on so we can control this turn here, because vehicles in Space Engineers are very unpredictable and many times. So we're going to be going around this left turn pretty fast, around 35 kilometers per hour, and turning around this right curve here. So it handled that pretty well. That's like a car trying to, do a 180-degree turn at around 15 miles per hour. Now, going up this, I know that going at the side of this surface would be a lot easier. We're seeming to bounce it over. Please don't lose any wheels. We seem to be okay. Oh, there we go. We lost some wheels. Actually, not our front wheels. Oh yeah, we did lose our front wheels too. So we seem to have had issue a little bit with this speed bump. Seem to have actually destroyed some metal there as well from our suspension. We're having a little bit of the issue. There we go. So we're going to go crawl over these tunnels here, these trenches. We're actually not having any issue at all with the trenches. Let me turn on the weapon system. Totally forgot about that. So the missile system actually is really fast firing. I was able to take this out very fast. Okay, so now let's be testing our overall speed and how we can do that. But as we learned earlier, we can catch up really fast. We're firing at them before they're firing at us. There we go. We are under fire now from their missiles and whatnot. And we're doing a little bit of damage to them, not too much, but I mean, hey, this is not good to take out. So yeah, we crossed the red flag, and we are victorious. Let's see if I can do a turn here. This bad boy is wanting to flip over. Uh-oh, not good, not good. Okay, actually not as bad as I thought. Nice. So this vehicle is working with the terrain pretty well, I would say. It's going to do decent damage as well to the Zeppelin, especially with this extended range. But that's, kind of semantics. That's something that I said personally. So let's try this again, definitely. Alright boys, round 2. So let us go ahead and begin. Let's go ahead and turn off our handbrake and go ahead and start. So last time we went around those curves around 40 kilometers per hour. This time we're going to be going a lot faster. And doing some tests earlier, I know that this thing will roll fairly easily, so let's see if it'll happen here. I'm trying to prevent it from rolling. It is not working. Yeah, it just rolled over. So you will have some issues with this bad boy if you go too fast. Now, if you look on the top left, that's actually showing off what kind of damages you have there. As you can see, some of the different blocks have been damaged. Now, last time when we flipped over, we were going like 60, I think maybe 70 kilometers per hour. When I glanced, I'm not exactly sure on that. And the first time I went around 30 to 40. So we'll have to hit our middle ground around 50 this time and see what happens. This vehicle is a little bouncy, but most vehicles in Space Engineers are. And this vehicle's benefits, its main strength is not its turning radius, it's its speed, considering the shape of the body and everything. So here, we're going to just go full force, see what happens. Oh, wow, we just lost our front two wheels. We're still operable, we're still good. We did almost crash through the entire ramp there. So let's just go ahead and do this. I'm pushing the vehicle to its limit right now, just seeing what it can do. Even without the front wheels, it seems to have done pretty well for itself, considering. We're about to drive into the trench. There we go. I was able to save it. So let's turn our weapon systems on. Again, mopping through the enemy defenses, no problem. Let me try to cross over this trench. We just bounced over it. That works. Oh my god. Things are going bad. Very, very bad. Okay, so we seem to have crashed into the power line there and really screwed ourselves over here. We don't have any wheels to operate anymore. And I'm sure we could probably attach some more on, but as far as this goes, if you look on the bottom right, we're actually moving quite a fast pace. I'm not going all the way I can, like 100%. We're going to turn on the handbrake just so we don't crash into our cones that we've made over here. Let's try this right turn at moving right around 60 kilometers per second, or hour, sorry. And we're doing this, we're bouncing quite a bit. Can we pull it out? Yes, so we are able to, oh, seems to crash there. So we were able to land the jump and take care of that. We were moving pretty fast around that turn. This is not a small area by any means. Going up this turn, knowing that I need to go over this at an angle, I'm going to do just that. And are we able to get above this? Yes, we are. Fantastic. Now this vehicle is very bouncy. I think that's just the design of vehicles in this state of the game. We're doing just fine over the trenches over here. Let's turn our weapon systems and start turning it on. So we're taking fire from those turrets right now. We're actually not concerned about them at all. We're more concerned about the Zeppelin over here, it seems. Taking a lot of fire right now, but we should be good. Try to avoid the tree there. So we've crossed the finish line here. Oh, we're bouncing. Oh no. Oh no. It all went wrong. Okay, we're dead. So the vehicle's strengths. Its real strengths is in its forward speed. It can go forward very, very fast in a very quick and short amount of time. It's not the best with turning, it's not the best with inclines. However, if you do play with it correctly, you can do the inclines just fine. In my humble opinion, this vehicle is best used as a reconnaissance vehicle. Since it's on the ground, it can actually move about 50 kilometers per hour faster than any flying vehicle, and it will use less energy doing that. Just slap on an orb detector and you can find out minerals in your certain area very quickly. You can traverse most terrain with this. The biggest problems it has is mountains, of course, but hopefully you don't have your base on a mountain. And if you do, you wouldn't be using a land vehicle for your expeditions. I think this vehicle is fantastic for the alien planets that have very smooth, flat surfaces. It's very good for those situations. As well as you can use them in space. They have thrusters on the top, so you can use them in low gravity and in space. So that'd be a pretty cool situation. You can even have them on top of your large battleships. You can throw them on top and help defend it using that. You can also use these guys with remote controls. So that's another option you have there, is using the remote controls that you have to be able to have them go around and do stuff. For example, transport cargo. So there's a lot of different things. I highly recommend this for your survival maps. If you want more of this, I have the link down in the description for it. You can download it. There's no mods involved in it at all, so you can just download it and it's included as your blueprints. You can go and start your survival maps. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.